guess, these are the limits within which I'll have to work. They haven't told me anything else, but if they do, I'll certainly consider it.
और मैं एक लिबर्टी और लेना चाहूँगी। सौरभ ने कुछ समय पहले कहा कि शोले एक ऐसी फिल्म है जिसे कोई भूल नहीं पाया है। 35 साल कंप्लीट हो रहे हैं शोले को रिलीज़ होने के बाद। सौरभ से भी जानना चाहेंगे कि क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस पे। और बच्चन साहब, you were immortal with the film, so obviously we'd like to hear what you have to say about the film.
मर गया था उसमें, मैं immortal कैसे होऊंगा?
People will remember you for the character that you were. I'm sorry if I've said it wrong because it's very nervous, when somebody talks to you.
Really?
Okay.
You do know you have that effect on people.
Not at all, Harsha. You're doing pretty good. 35 years, it just, seems like yesterday when Salim Saab and Javed Saab came and narrated the script to us. Has a lot of memories for me, particularly because I had just finished working in Zanjeer with them. And they had narrated this, and to be working with Ramesh Sippy and Dharamji and Hemaji and Hari Bhai, it was just fantastic. The only newcomer there was Amjad Bhai, who was it was his first film. So Jaya and me had just been married for a year. In fact, she was expecting our first child during the making of the film, and there are some shots in Sholay where you can actually, see her working during her pregnancy. So many associations with the film. The great camaraderie between Dharamji and me, even though we had separate rooms in the hotel and we had separate vehicles to go to from Bangalore to Ramnagar, we used to travel together. Oh gosh, there are just endless memories. So I'm actually quite surprised that Sholay had a life so long. When we were making it, I don't think that any of us realized that it was going to be that historic. And of course, this story is well known now that when Sholay released on the very next day, on Saturday, as a matter of fact, Rameshji, Salim Saab, Javed Saab, and myself, we all met in my house because things were not going right. And everyone was asking what we need to do to improve it. Or can we do something now to save this film? And I think that Diwar had just been released a couple of months before that. And I had died in that film. And I was dying again in this film. And a lot of people felt that, maybe they're not liking you dying, so maybe we should get you alive again. And within minutes, we decided that, yes, we'll get him live. We'll go back there, go back to Ramnagar in Bangalore, reshoot that sequence, shoot it on a Sunday, put it out on Monday, work overnight, and fill the theaters in by Monday and see what happens. The units were called. I remember Rameshji ringing up Chennai and Madras then and getting all the unit to go there. And we were all set to leave and reshoot this whole sequence. And then when we left my place, Rameshji, when he was saying his bye-byes at the gate, said, let's just wait for another day before we go to Bangalore. And that was historic because after that, history started getting made with this film.
Can Saurav just share a little bit about his memories, and can you please re-request Mr. Bachchan from all of us to just, say some dialogue? Because majority will certainly win.
Well, I've already requested him, and
they got a private session.
The memories of the film is a whole lot of memories. Mr. Dharmender, Mr. Bachchan, and also Gabbar Singh. I think he played a fantastic role in that film, and the film was also popular because of his role. So I've already made a request and just waiting to hear from him.
Actually, I'll tell you, if I was a director and there was a multi-camera setup, I would have had, while he was talking about Sholay, I would have had one camera on Saurav, who was watching like that. We've got time for a couple more questions, only if we...